Former president's staunchest allies in pushing the big lie of election fraud is Mike Lindell, the CEO of MyPillow, insisting Chinese hackers broke into election systems around the U.S. and switched Trump votes to Biden. Lindell's now facing a $1.3 billion defamation suit from the voting machine company Dominion, which he is falsely accused of being involved in voter fraud. More tonight from CNN's senior investigative correspondent, Drew Griffin.
The MyPillow guy.
Mike Lindell, yes, the MyPillow guy is convinced. China hacked the election, Donald Trump really won, and Lindell has the absolute proof.
They did it in all the states, every single state.
Changed the vote.
Every single state.
And you have the proof.
Yes.
That will show
I have the whole
the actual exchange of votes.
Yep, 100%. 100%.
It is, of course, complete nonsense. Despite every piece of so-called evidence Lindell has presented so far, 3 videos, a lawsuit, screenshots he sent to CNN, there's still no proof that the election was hacked, and that's according to 24 cyber experts and election officials contacted by CNN.
100% evidence.
When Lindell released his so-called evidence in videos like this, fact-checkers quickly found out it was evidence of nothing. These images are just publicly available voter data, scrolling across the screen, not proof of election hacking. So Lindell changed his story, saying now the real evidence will be revealed at a cyber symposium, streamed live with MyPillow discounts available throughout. And as further proof, he sent CNN a preview, 6 different screenshots.
You sent us this on Friday.
Yeah.
What is this?
That's just one piece of 1.2 billion lines of data from the election. Okay. Within that will be timestamps of when it happened. There'll be flips in there.
So we sent this to our own experts. Mm-hmm. He said that it doesn't show any specific actions of any kind, election related or not, and it's proof of nothing.
Okay, so he said that's nothing, huh? Well, he's wrong. Then you didn't hire a cyber expert.
We didn't consult just one cyber expert, we consulted 9 top election security experts who told us Lindell's screenshots were extremely rudimentary metadata and completely ridiculous. We also reached all 15 officials from the 15 counties where Lindell says, without any proof, votes were hacked and switched. Lindell mentions some of the counties in his videos and lists them out in his counter lawsuit against Dominion Voting. They are counties that use paper ballots counted by systems not connected to the internet. Every one of them told CNN there is no evidence they were hacked by anyone.
You identified 15 counties where the votes were switched. We contacted all 15 counties, red and blue. Red and blue.
It doesn't matter.
And we couldn't find a single person that said this is even possible. They say, are you mistaken?
Right.
They think you're wrong.
Right.
The bottom line is they have paper ballot backups that prove that they were not.
So you guys went and they let you audit there? They let you do a full audit, CNN? You guys did a full audit on 15 counties, huh?
We did what Lindell did not do. We went to Delta County, Michigan to see how the election was carried out. Trump won here, nearly 2-1.
The state, Michigan, entry point owner, Delta County.
In his videos and his lawsuit, Lindell claims someone in China hacked the election system here and stole away precisely 3,215 Trump votes and turned them into Biden votes. The Republican county clerk, Nancy Prozrocki, finds the allegation laughable for one main reason.
It is never connected to the internet.
Never.
Never connected to the internet at all, whatsoever.
Not only are they not connected to the internet, the votes are cast by hand on paper. Voters scan their ballots into this Dominion scanning machine where 2 digital storage cards keep a tally. The paper ballot goes right into this bin under lock and seal.
And that container is sealed.
And just to check that everything went okay, they conduct audits, comparing the paper ballots to the results on the computer. And in 2020, it was an exact match.
We audited 3 different precincts and they matched exactly, so.
So what would you say to somebody who made a documentary that, among many counties, accused your county of being the victim of a Chinese hack that changed the vote counts?
I would say that didn't happen in Delta County.
A Republican-led Michigan State Senate investigation found out it didn't happen anywhere. No evidence of widespread or systematic fraud.
I don't think you really understand how votes are cast, collected, and tabulated in this country.
Okay, you know what? I do. But what you don't understand is they can get, after they're tabulated, they can get hacked after the fact, which they were, because Donald Trump was going
But
to
the
win
paper
anyway.
ballots which
Donald
were
Trump was going to
cast.
win anyway.
The paper ballots
You
which
didn't do
were
an audit
cast
to match them up, though.
were audited against the machine
No, they weren't.
count.
No, they weren't.
In these counties,
No,
they
they
were, Mike.
weren't. No, they weren't. Who told you that?
The county officials
Oh,
who
did they tell
it.
you that? Well, they're going to have some answering to do.
No matter who says there was no widespread fraud in the election, whether it's local election officials, secretaries of state, judges, or even Donald Trump's own attorney general, Mike Lindell's conclusion is the same. They are all wrong.
All these county officials are lying.
I don't know. They might be misconstrued. We'll say misconstrued because they don't realize what happened.
Lindell says his information comes from multiple sources, all of them super secret. He claims he spent millions on the project and also claims he will give $5 million to anyone who proves him wrong.
Mike, you can make up anything.
Who can there? You can't. This is right. No, this is
just
right.
going to have
No,
a
no, 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 no,
demonstration.
no, 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 no,
in
no.
a
This is
room.
where you're wrong. We're giving it to we're giving it to the cyber people that show up. We're going to give them each state. Here's a state, Georgia. They can take it apart.
You could possibly be the victim of a scam here.
Well, then why don't you come to the symposium and make $5 million? Are you worried about me? We should give a hug. You're worried about, oh, Mike. Oh, God bless you.
Here's what we're worried about. We're worried that what you are doing is mistakenly or deliberately destroying the confidence in the legitimate elected president of the United States and fostering what could be
You know
real
what? I
damage
never
to
said
this
anything
country.
bad about Biden or the Democrats.
You
Ever.
have
Never.
You
Wrong.
have through this
No, I have not.
investigation
You pull it up.
and
You're
this.
lying now. You're lying. I said
Listen
the
to what I
Democrats
said.
warned us. No, you're lying. I
No,
said the
you're saying
Democrat Party
that
warned us of this. And this will be a
Joseph
great-
Biden was illegitimately elected.
I'm saying that China did an attack on our country
And that the wrong
election-
person won.
That's right.
The people who have watched your video believe what you say.
100% over.
If you're wrong, isn't that very dangerous?
But yes, but I'm not wrong. I've checked it out. I've spent millions. You need to trust me and come there.
Don, while Lindell maintains that his sources are super secret, there is very good reason to believe that all of this is linked to old, recycled conspiracy theories from the past that have been completely discredited. Lindell insists this is new material. He says he spent millions checking it out, as he said, validating it. But as you can see so far, it just does not add up. Don? Thank you, Drew.